The Naughty Nasty Boy by Nadine, Justine, Dulloo and illustrated by Naveen Surjoobhalee. Sipo has always been a naughty little boy. He was very nasty and mean towards his other siblings. His mother always shouted and screamed at him for being a naughty boy. "You always well behaved when your father is home, but as soon as he leaves you behave like an animal," said Sipo's. One day, Sipo behaved badly when his dad was home. That was a huge mistake that Sipo has made. His dad was a very, very strict man and would not stand for any misbehaving from any of his children. At breakfast, Sipo was moaning and groaning because he had noticed that his brothers and sisters had more cookies than him that morning. And just when he thought that no one was watching, he quickly grabbed a cookie from Janet's plate. But she saw him and tried to get it. Sipo and Janet pushed and pulled each other, and Sipo's plate of cookies fell over. Their father jumped off his seat in rage and shouted out, "That is enough, you two! Sipo, if you don't know how to behave like a good child, but behave like an animal, then go and join the dog on the mat." Sipo was scared and did not know what to do or say. He slowly got up and sat on the mat next to their dog, Bingo. The other children began to laugh. Sipo had to stay on the mat till breakfast was over. Sipo began to weep. "But Mama, I am still hungry." In a stern voice, his father shouted, "Oh, not a problem. I would give this little nasty boy some food." He put some oatmeal porridge in a plastic bowl and flung it to him. "If you behave like an animal, you would be treated like a dog," said his father. That afternoon, Father said that he was going to take the children for a walk to the park down the road to have some fun and play on the swings. Sipo jumped up with excitement. "No, no, no, Sipo," shouted Father. "You would not be joining us. You are punished. Now move up to your room, my boy." When the children were all ready, Father called Sipo and said, "I have decided to take you along, but you would be beside me at all times." They walked down to the park. The children laughed and played, but Sipo had to walk slowly with Bingo and Dad. His brothers and sisters laughed at him. He felt really bad. At the park, they all happily laughed and played on the swings and slides. But Sipo had to sit on the bench and watch them. He was too afraid of his father to even make a move. When Father and the children arrived back home, it was tea time, and Mum had made Sipo's favorite choc chip cupcakes. Sipo was delighted with the smell as they entered the doorway. At that very moment, Father shouted out, "No cupcakes for Sipo! If you can't behave like a good boy, you don't deserve good things." Sipo wept. That night, when Sipo went to bed, he thought of all the good things he had missed out on, just because he was being a nasty little boy. "I am going to change. I am going to be a good boy and behave, just like my other brothers and sisters. Then Mom and Dad would be good too." The next morning, when Sipo got up, he jumped out of bed, had a bath, and went down to the kitchen. He ran to his mom and dad. "I am very, very sorry for being such a horrid boy, and I promise to be a good boy. I hate being punished and missing out on all the fun." His mom put her arms around him and said, "Well, Sipo, I am glad you have realized. You have to be good to others if you want to be treated well." Sipo says, "I love my family," and he apologizes to his siblings. They all happily laughed and played together. The end.